All right, welcome to another week of Sandbagger Trading. I wanted to talk about a couple stocks that I got my eye on. Let's go ahead and jump right into this and let's chat about Etsy. So let me go ahead and find Etsy here. Let's pull it up. So this is I would say this is the number one stock that I like. Why do I like Etsy? Well, let's look at this chart. We've had some up and down weeks in the market lately. And Etsy did take a dive. If you look, I'll actually blow this up. But I wanted to start. Look how this has just been rising, up, down, up, down. But it is on this continual rise. So that's what we like to see. And even in this last few months, it has gone sideways, but it hasn't taken a big dip like some of the other stocks that we've been looking at. So this is a good sign of strength that it's holding up. And look at it, it's staying above the moving average, the 50 moving average. It's right there. The 9 moving average and the 20. And in fact, if you look at the 9 is crossing right now, it's crossing right up above the 20. So this I like. All of those are just signs of support that this thing is going up. And look at the volume. Now, this shaded area is the 20-day volume moving average. And you see that on the last day, it was higher than volume. So those are all good indicators. Then what we do is we look at what sort of a gain percentage can we get. If we're doing a sell to open put, we're going to look at that. Etsy right now is right around that 215. It's at 215.41. So I looked at the 215 sell to open put, looking at the bid and the ask, and right in the middle is about 6.8. So that means for each contract, you will get a $680 premium for that contract for the week, expiring on the 26th. Um, 215, that means, that's a risk of 21,500. So that is the number one pick. I think this is a great opportunity to jump in and make that. That's about a 3.3% gain on the risk of acquiring stocks. But even if you get it at 215, guys, this is a good stock. Lots of momentum here. Okay, another one that I just can't get away from because it's just a good one. I've made some great trades with Lemonade. Now, Lemonade is looking at this, it doesn't look very pretty, right? It's come down. There's lots of belief that this has overcorrected and that it's hit a bottom and it's starting to come back up. The volume is right there at that 20 moving average. So good, could be better. It had its earnings and then just fell. It was right around, where's that, 132, and then fell after earnings. But I like where this one is going. I believe there's a bottom here that it hit. You can tell here it came down and hit that support before bouncing back up as well. It did the same thing right here and it's bouncing back up. So I believe this is an opportunity. Not as good as Etsy. I definitely feel more safe and better about Etsy. I like Lemonade because they do give great premiums. This one would be at 4.2%. Right now, it's currently the 99.7. So it would be a sell to open opportunity at 99. I like this. I believe it's going to go above 100, and 100 will be a good solid basis for support. So I would say we do sell to open at 99 and get a 4.2% gain on Lemonade. Okay. Another one I like as well, probably in the same category as Etsy in terms of the look of the chart, is Pinterest. Pins. Okay. This, if you scroll out, once again, look at this constant rise, sharp, came back down sharp, It's come back up, looking at pretty much even for the year. It's right up there. It's above. It's getting close to being above the 50. It's obviously above the 9 and creeping up to be above the 20. We've got volume down here, which is just barely above the volume. So that's positive. I like this one. I think there's support here. Look how it bounced off of 65, came down, went below, but came right back up at 65, came right here, came right back up after 65. So I believe there's support there. I see this thing creeping upward. I think that's a good play for this week. Um, Once again, Pinterest is at 73.01. So if you jump in there and do a 72.5 sell to open, now you're looking at a good 3% return by the 26th. Okay, so that's the other one. One that is less known is XPEV. Now let's talk a little bit about this. This is an electric vehicle opportunity to jump in. Now, why do I like this? Well, I like that there was some great volume on the last day. Their earnings came out and it's starting to go up. That means it was falling down, falling down. All of a sudden, earnings came up, and it's like, oh, this company's doing pretty well. I believe this was an overcorrection, and now it's heading upward. I see this as a great play, not a long-term play, but once again for the next week, just for the 26th, I see this as a very safe opportunity to jump in and make some good income. It's a 3.3% gain if you jumped in at 37 for your strike price on a sell to open. Now, I like this too. This allows people to jump in as well. And if they don't have as big of an account at 37, you're looking at 3,700 would be your risk for one contract, making about 125 because the bid and the ask right there in the middle is right around 1.25. So you make $125 for each contract that way, about 3.3%. So those are 4 opportunities. Remember, you may be still, just if you're like me, you're in positions, keep on doing the sell to open calls, doing covered calls on opportunities, and looking forward to great premiums for this next week. I'm looking forward to seeing some great things. But put your comments down below. Let us know what stocks you're looking at. Have a great day, guys.